Hello. So it is day 25 today, and this light, man, this light coming out of the sunroof feels so nice and warm. Oh goodness, I got the green spots now coming from my eyes. But yeah, so today I want to talk about just negative people, and taking them out of your life. Now there's a difference. There's a difference between, you know negative people and you're just like, all right, I'm not gonna associate with these people anymore, and then keeping their thoughts with you down the line, because that's what ended up happening with me. So yeah, being around a lot of negative people in the past, like mostly, people just bringing others down, a lot of gossip, not really any positivity going on. There's a difference between like venting to each other and like talking about like non-negative type of things, and just venting and just going on with the negativity, right? So I had a lot of people that were, that latter part would just be either venting to negativity or just flat out negativity. And yeah, the saying goes, people deserve second chances, but then eventually a second chance becomes a third chance, becomes a fourth chance, becomes a fifth chance, and then the odds of them changing aren't that very high, right? So yeah, went through a lot of that with people where a lot of negative stuff, and then after taking them out of my life, I would still think about the negative things that were being said, right? So it lingered with me for a long time. And then finally, kicked those out, and just, now trying to associate myself with more positive people, positive vibes. Because, yeah, that aura of positivity, that changes you. That hits different, like a really good different than that negative. Nasty negative. Oh yeah, N is negative, N is nasty. Alliteration, bro. But yeah, the hard part for a lot of people is just kicking those negative people out, because those people may be the closest people that are in your life right now. And that's what ended up happening with me is, after taking those people out of my life, it was probably a good like 16 months where like I was in a mopey negative mood all the time. I guess the main reason too was I didn't have anyone to vent to anymore. But yeah, it is hard. Like I've talked to a lot of people recently too, that they'll get into a situation where they'll be with their whoever it is, and it'll be like just negative thoughts, negative vibes, just negative energy, and then they'll turn around and be like, yeah, like I don't think I should be around this person or these people anymore. And then like a little while later, it's like, well, it seems like they changed, and then a little while later it goes back to that, right? Like I've had people tell me situations about they'll get into an argument, right? And then like the other person, there's healthy arguments, and they're just flat out like non-healthy arguments, right? It's like when people have like arguments about sports, right? It's normally a healthy argument. Yeah, they'll get heated, but then they know it's just that, and like they can go on with their day and like continue talking to that person, right? But then there's just those arguments where it's just like out of nowhere, it's like, hey, how's it going? And then that vibe just hits you, or like the person's just like, yeah, whatever. It's like, dude, like what's going on? And you just argue, and then it continues, and then like you're like, all right, yeah, that's it. I gotta tell this person if it's gonna continue, it's done. You tell them, yo, that's it. If it's gonna continue, it's done. And they'll be like, no, I'm sorry. Then it happens again. Then it happens again. Then it happens again. And then you're always in this cycle of, all right, things are going good. Oh my God, it's going. Things are going good. Oh my God, it's going. And that roller coaster just messes with your vibe and your energy. Like, honestly, in the past, I was never big on like the energy and like spiritualism and like like the universe and even like super like religious, even though it seems like I am. But yeah, over the last little while, I just noticed that like all that stuff just comes together, right? It's all in all, it's all about like the energy you give off and the energy you receive. Like if you keep giving off like these negative vibes, these negative energy, yeah, sure, things are going great for you now, but it's gonna come back and hit you, and then it hits you, it's gonna hit you hard. And then yeah, if you're giving off all this positive vibes, positive energy, like things are just good for you, right? Like man, things just hit different when you're positive. But yeah, just negative people. The hard part after it's a two-parter, man. It's either the hardest part is going to be getting them out of your life, because they'll still probably try to contact you, or is the afterthought of, you know, all the stuff they projected just staying with you for a while. But then at that point, yeah, just make sure you're into like a lot of good positive stuff, right? Just it doesn't even have to be like for me, one thing that helped a lot was reading. It wasn't even like nonfiction stuff, like, you know, it was just reading books, just reading stuff I enjoy reading. A lot of fiction, just like taking my mind into another place, just like painting pictures of like scenarios and books and stuff, and just yeah, that stuff just helped a lot. Now I just seems like I'm in a rambling mode, which I do time to get to time. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna hit up social media, because that's a whole nother thing. Social media, man, the goods and the bads. It's great, but it's also bleh. But yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll hit up social media, and then I think by the time January is done, I'm gonna not stop, but focus less on things that, you know, have affected me, and start looking towards the future, right? And just see where the future brings. It might not even be things of, you know, like, oh, day 54. I lost my train of thought here. What's a random topic I can talk about? Oh, day 54, it's gloomy outside. Don't let the weather get to you, right? No, it might be just like, you know, hey, day 54, out here on the hike, you know, with the doggo. We're just doing adventures, you know, just like little things. Because I think I'm getting to that point where everything's just feeling good, right? And everything's feeling great. But yeah, till tomorrow.